asteroid and a planet witnessed by humans. The first ever collision between an asteroid and a planet witnessed by humans. What? Right there? Is that what that is? I think that's what that was right there, you guys. Look at it. Check that out. Look, see it coming in? And then boom, it hits it. And there's like this big splash right there. And it's turning and you can see it. See? It's right there. And it just keeps going this way as it turns. That is insane. You know what's crazy is that you can see it spinning just because of how far we are away. Okay.
Do we know what's going to happen in 2025? Well, we might. Every year, I've been making videos about Baba Vanga, who was blinded by a dust storm and claims that this is when she got her second sight for the world. And ever since then, she's made predictions for the future with an 85%.
Wait, what? Okay, so she got blinded by a sandstorm, right? That's what it said, by a sandstorm, a windstorm, sandstorm, right? Okay, and then she said she got in tune with another sight, right? Basically, she's more sensitive, and then she started making these mass predictions, okay? So that's basically what I believe is going on here.
Accuracy. Here are her predictions for 2025. And the first prediction Baba made is that a conflict in Europe will devastate the continent's population. Let's keep our fingers crossed that she gets this one wrong. Next, she also predicted that in 2025, we will discover a new mysterious energy source that will be clean, seemingly infinite, and unlike anything humanity has ever encountered before. Now, for her last predictions are that scientists would perfect the process of growing human organs in labs, and even more crazy than that, and it might sound
You know that we're already doing that? We are already doing that. We are already growing synthetic organs, synthetic things in labs, synthetic heart like valves and different stuff like that, you know. Not to mention I have a synthetic heart valve in me. With the pacer, of course, I have a pacer inside, but I had a damaged tricuspid valve, and it is actually, I had open heart surgery and everything, and it was actually replaced with a prosthetic valve, you guys. So it is happening, and we are at the break of that technology, and it is moving fast.
Sound far-fetched is she says human telepathy could become a reality in 2025.
Human telepathy could become a reality in 2025. I don't think it's that soon. I don't think this year, you know what I mean? But maybe within the next 10 years or so, we will gradually start leaning towards that, if there is a disclosure. I believe if there's a disclosure and we're not being held back by other means and other entities, I think we could possibly grow that fast as a conscious, you know what I mean? Because I'm all about the conscious and what we are as eternal beings and everything, you know, guys, because we're energy, and energy is eternal, you know. So let's just see how life plays out on our little planet, you know.
What's going to happen in
let's see what other ones we got here. This is that same
Baba
lady.
Vanga, the Bulgarian mystic
Baba
known for her
Vanga,
eerie
name.
predictions, has some shocking forecasts for 2024.
Shout out to interesting info and time.
2025. For 2024, she predicted the emergence of AI that could potentially conquer the world, disrupting sectors like cybersecurity, healthcare, and finance.
You know, and that's an actual real possibility in reality, you guys. We are moving so fast with AI that it is so dangerous. If we don't take it slow and really put in the safety measures, we're gonna be so screwed when it comes time to, what are we gonna do now? It's gonna be too late.
She also foresaw record-breaking temperatures, wildfires, droughts, and threats to marine life. Looking ahead to 2025, Baba Vanga's predictions are even more alarming. She claimed that a conflict in Europe would devastate the continent's population. Additionally, she predicted that human telepathy could become a reality.
You know, that conflict in Europe, that's what she's talking about. Yeah, how Ukraine just became a part of NATO, and now pretty much NATO's pretty much going up against Russia, you know what I mean? Russia, because if Russia and Ukraine are at war, and NATO just said, okay, NATO, Ukraine, you could join NATO, right? So that's pretty much what's going down. And then Trump's trying to back us out of NATO, and I I don't understand how that's going to play out, because it could play out so many different ways. I mean, I'm almost 100% sure we're not going to go towards being like a brick nation or anything like that. But it's just crazy, because now we were going so far this way, and now we're kind of breaking off away from Zelensky and away from everybody that was a part of NATO. Now, I understand Trump, you know, he feels like people are taking advantage of US and you know, making us pay tariffs and all these other stuff. And why shouldn't we put tariffs on the same thing? Why shouldn't we charge you guys what they charge us? You know what I mean? It's only right. You know, we're getting ripped off, and it's time for that shit to stop. And with the government stuff, yo, like, Democrats, the only Democrats that are really mad that Doge is happening is the ones that were getting filthy rich over taking, you know, shit off the top. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to US aid and when it comes to all this other tax funded money, you know, that's how they're getting rich. You know what I'm saying? And Doge is gonna go in there and cut out all that waste and all that fraud, and they're fucking pissed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And yeah, let's see what we got here for 2025.
Revolutionizing communication. Perhaps most chillingly, she suggested that 2025 would mark the beginning of humanity's ultimate downfall, setting off a chain of events leading to the end of the world in 5079. As we reflect on these predictions, how do we prepare for what lies ahead? Will technology save us or bring us closer to...
Yeah, so this chick's saying that AI is gonna take over, and that there's going to be a real issue in Europe, yo. And it kind of looks that way because Russia's going to be looking at NATO because NATO just let in Ukraine. So that kind of looks like it could be a real possibility. Let's see. All these Simpson predictions were freaking crazy, bro. The ones that already came true. It's insane. Even the prediction, did you guys see the one about the LA fires? Well, they predicted that the LA fires were going to happen and that mayor wasn't going to do shit. And that the water was going to be turned off. And that there was going to be a bunch of blue stuff that's going to survive all the fires. And what happened on the LA fires? There was a bunch of blue buildings, blue things that did not burn. How the fuck did the Simpsons predict that? That's just crazy, bro. Oh, family's doing good. Family's doing good. Baby boys are asleep. Yep. Colonizing on Mars, yo. They predicted colonizing on Mars. The rise of virtual reality. Robots will take over eventually. Self-driving cars. We already have that. We already have self-driving cars. Shout out to Sapio Factual Shorts. Show some. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. What else? AI made predictions for 2025.
I asked AI for predictions for 2025, and this is what they unanimously agreed on. So they believe that AI will decipher the first alien signal as a breakthrough in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, as many companies have started already. Also, we'll see companies like SpaceX begin to mine asteroids, igniting a space gold rush, which will plummet gold prices and create an entirely new resources phase. Fully functional AI-enhanced human organs like livers or kidneys will grow and be trialed in humans to adjust bodily functions in real time.
Yeah, see, they're already doing that. They're already trying to intertwine AI and technological stuff with biological. So they're trying to connect the brain and the soul to the computer. You know what I'm saying? And they're already doing this. They're already making major breakthroughs this last year. The last 3 years or so. Major breakthroughs.
Microchip wearables will be announced for payment to allow you to pay for goods by just waving your hand. An anti-tech off-grid movement will be adopted by many Gen Zers who feel disconnected to growing technologies. We'll also potentially see the adoption of a 4-day work week, which would set a trend for the world to follow. Manned missions to Mars will begin preparations, as will preparations for the Artemis 3 lunar mission.
Manned missions to Mars will start. This is already planned out. This is already in the plans. Elon Musk was already working on this before all this Doge shit that he had to take care of because our government's freaking fraud. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Which will take place in 2026. And finally, genetically modified babies will become more mainstream, seeing CRISPR technology gene edit newborns for certain traits.
CRISPR has been around for a long time. Let me know in the chat, yo. Let me know in the chat. Put a thumbs up in the chat. I mean, a thumbs up on the like button if you guys know what CRISPR is. If you guys know what CRISPR is, let me know in the chat. I put a Y in the chat.
satellites. Pretty cool, right? I asked AI for predictions for 2025, and this is what they unanimously agreed on. So they believe that AI will decipher the first alien signal as a breakthrough in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
So the prediction is that AI is going to find the real first signal from extraterrestrials,
as many companies have started already.
Which I believe we already have. We already had contact with them since the 40s. You know what I'm saying? I personally believe. Well, there's so much proof and so much evidence pointing to that. So now the way that they're trying to do it is they're actually trying to capture their own, make contact ourselves and capture it without the government insight, and then bring it to the public. That's what the whole plan is now with the whole disclosure plan and everything. The plan is to make contact by ourselves and bring this craft or whatever to the public and show them, hey, it's real, without having to uncover any secrets or anything like that. It'll be a whole brand new craft, a whole brand new contact. That way no government secrets or anything like that are told. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the new plan of their disclosure plan.
Also, we'll see companies like SpaceX begin to mine asteroids, igniting a space gold rush, which will plummet gold prices and create an entirely new resources phase. Fully functional AI-enhanced human organs like livers or kidneys will grow and be trialed in humans to adjust body.
Okay, we know that. All right, let's see what else we got here. 3 biggest Simpson predictions.
What if the 3 biggest predictions from The Simpsons for 2025 come true? First, the United States could disappear. Secondly, Trump will win the presidency. And lastly, the most dangerous prediction has already come true. So watch until the end to keep your family safe first. The United States will be attacked by China and Russia with a nuclear attack that will make the country terrified.
What? The Simpsons predicted that? That Russia and China would attack us like that? You know, it seems very, very possible, but I don't think it would be like so much Russia and China, but I would think it would be that whole side. It would be like China, Iran, Syria, Russia, because Syria is basically overthrown and they're run by ISIS right now. You know what I mean? There's no, like, Yemen and all that shit's, they're in straight war right now, just the same as Israel and Ukraine. Ukraine's not the only place at war right now. I don't know why everybody's so focused only on Ukraine and Russia when we got wars going around all over the whole world, yo. For real, for real. Syria, all of Syria just got overthrown by ISIS. You know what I'm saying? And we've been involved over there since the freaking start of it, you know, and we got ISIS pushing into Africa. And now that ISIS is in Africa and Somalia, they're trying to take over all that. So you know what I'm saying? So Iran, there's the ISIS and all, and Hamas and all them people are gonna be in cahoots with China and Russia and all this to go up against the West. You know what I'm saying? Watch, you motherfuckers can see it. You can see it if y'all pay attention, do your own research, and I'm telling you guys, some shit's gonna pop off. It's gonna get rough. You know, I'm not saying to be panicked or anything like that, but you guys, it's better to be prepared than to be not prepared and to be fucked when it's too late. You know?
This was hinted at in multiple Simpsons episodes. Secondly, Trump, a Simpsons episode, shows him winning. The presidency this year when Why How No One Knows Now on to the scariest
Let me know what you guys think in the chat or the comments.
Prediction yet. In a season 24 episode, Homer rushes to prepare a bunker as a huge solar storm heads our way. And that has happened in real life
solar
recently.
storm.
NASA discovered a massive hole on the sun called a corner hole. It's big enough to fit 60
Oh, did you guys hear about that? Yeah, I've seen that. You know, that was like put on main media for like a very short time. It was on for like 3 days, and then nobody heard nothing about it. At all. And there was this huge hole in the freaking sun. Huge. Watch, look, I'm gonna pull it up. Watch. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Look. Hole in sun, NASA shows. Check this out. Shit, you guys. Look at that. Massive hole in the sun. Look at that. Okay, NASA Solar Dynamics Observatory, the SDO, has captured images of coronal holes, dark regions on the sun where the magnetic field is open and allows solar wind to escape in a space. That means that from that hole are solar winds blasting outside of that sun, hitting Earth, just hitting it, fucking our atmosphere up. Our whole ozone layer and everything that there is there is just thinning and thinning and thinning and thinning. And that's why you're seeing so much heat in different places. That's why you're seeing so much cold in places that are supposed to be hot, and vice versa. You're gonna see the most craziest weather you've ever seen is because of this shit. We got so much solar winds blasting at Earth on a daily basis that it's fucking our shit up, you know what I mean? But nobody wants to talk about none of that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Baba Vanga was a Bulgarian mystic who claimed to have foreseen the future. Her notable predictions include 9/11, the Chernobyl disaster, and her own death. Wow. She passed away in 1996, but one of her old predictions has...
She predicted Chernobyl? I didn't know that, bro. Whoa. That's crazy.
...resurfaced recently. She predicted that the end of the world would start in 2025, but that humanity wouldn't be wiped out until the year 5979. According to her, the end of humanity begins in 2025 with a conflict in Europe that will devastate the continent's population. Shortly thereafter, ice caps will melt, raising sea levels. We will make alien contact in 2130 and face a devastating drought in 2170. In 3797, humans will have to vacate...
2130? 2025. That's like 100 years, bro. 100%. 2130. Yeah, 2130. That's like over 100 years, right? Because in order for it because we're 2025, right? It would have to be 100 years to get to 2021, or I mean 2125, right? That'd be 100 years, exactly, right? So if it's 2030, that'd be what, 105 years, 110 years. I think we make contacts with aliens a little bit sooner than that. You know what I mean? But that may be when it's official. Who knows?
...vacate the Earth because it will have become uninhabitable. Finally, in 5079, the end will come. Baba Vanga was a Bulgarian mystic who claimed to have foreseen the future. Her notable predictions include 9/11, the Chernobyl disaster, and her own death. She passed away in 1996, but one of her old predictions has resurfaced recently. She predicted that the end of the world would start in 2025, but that humanity wouldn't be wiped out until the year 5979. According to her, the end of humanity begins in 2025 with a conflict in Europe that will devastate the continent's population. Shortly thereafter, ice caps will melt, raising sea levels. We will make alien contact in 2130 and
How do you go from making sea levels rise in 2025 all the way to 2100 and some years later? Bro, that was a big skip in time. What the hell happens between then? Oh, hell.
A devastating drought in 2170. In 3797, humans will have to vacate the Earth because it will have become uninhabitable. Finally, in 5079, the end will come.
I think we're gonna leave Earth a little bit sooner than that, personally. Well, at least some of us, maybe not all of us, you know, but some of us for sure. We're definitely gonna leave as a strictly Earth species. I don't think we'll be a strictly Earth species anymore. I think we'll migrate off to Mars and whatever other habitable places that we find, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely think we're not going to be only on Earth, you know, within the next 10-15 years.
So do you know where in the cycle we are in the universe? Have they said anything about that?
Yes, we do. The best prediction is that the end of this cycle, the Kali Yuga, the darkest, is going to end on March 21st, 2025.
And then Can I just ask, so in March 2025, there will be something external happening that will affect us as humans?
Absolutely.
So do you know where in the cycle we are?
Okay.
So the grays, the tall whites, the reptilians, but then there's the mantis too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Other than the beings that we described, are there other ones that people have talked about?
Yes, I've actually, like I said, as a young adult, I've probably encountered more of a spiritual sense, but they were...
What do you guys think about these aliens, about how many different species are out there and what we are finding out, what they're revealing to us? Let me know what you guys think. Maybe we'll put some of your comments out in the next video. Also, we're going to be probably covering some of these different alien entities like the Greys, the Nordics, and different ones like that. So if you guys are interested in all that stuff and you guys like the show today, I appreciate everybody that come by and drop the like and subscribed. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are a new channel and we are trying to grow, so I appreciate all the support. And with that said, it is YouTube Skills on Skills Reacts, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.